Hello there. Welcome back to the Wrestling Corner where we talk about all things wrestling. I'm Scotty Gordon and I figured with Saturday night's main event coming back tonight, I would take a look at the first time it came back in 2006, March 18th, 2006. So I was originally going to do, I had an idea. I might be able to do, not all of them, but maybe the ones that were the comeback ones from 2006, 2008, or whatever. But then there was issues with Peacock. Then I remembered last minute this morning, oh, wait, that first episode, that when they came back, is on the WrestleMania 22 DVD, which is right here. Yeah. So that gives you stuff. So I had no idea what Saturday Night's Main Event was when this happened. In 2006, I had just turned 19. So, yeah. And I was on the brink of graduating from high school. So, yeah. This was a 2-hour show. And it's interesting. There's only 1, 2, 3 matches on this card in total, with some other things added in. But there was supposed to be more, but I think they were running. There was one more match that was cut and added to WrestleMania. Hindsight, I think it fit here more than WrestleMania. We'll get to it, but yeah, we start off with the people in the back talking directly to the camera, like they used to do at the Royal Rumble. They're doing it here too, and you got like Vince McMahon starts this off talking about how Shane is going to beat Shawn. He's going to beat Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania, and Shane's going to beat him here tonight. And yeah, and then you have Triple H. The Triple H John Cena one I remember. I remembered the words where Triple H like, "I'm the game, Triple H. At WrestleMania, I will become the WWE champion when I face John Cena." Something like that. And John Cena goes, "But tonight, you have to team with me." You have to team with the champ. And just so happens, the champ is here. And you have John DL with a mustache. My name is not Earl. I am John Bradshaw Layfield. And I have a list of all the bad things that I've done. Here, number whatever, 100 whatever. Challenge Stone Cold Steve Austin to a beer drinking contest and embarrassing him. And he's going to find out that I'm not a regular man. I'm not a mere mortal. I am a wrestling god. Then you have the Boogeyman. I'm the Boogeyman. And I'm coming to get you. Maybe Mark Henry was on there. I don't remember. But the Boogeyman. I remember thinking, and I'm watching this and I'm thinking, Boogeyman? What does the Boogeyman have to do with it? Booker T. No, that wasn't WrestleMania. What? So we start off. We get the opening. Now, I watched this on the DVD, so I don't know if the network dubbed this music off because of the song. But, network or Peacock, whatever. But, we have the Raw main event, Triple H and John Cena, versus the SmackDown main event, Kurt Angle, Rey Mysterio, and Randy Orton. 2-on-3 handicap match. Brother. Our commentators are good old JR Jim Ross, Jerry King Lawler, and Taz, brother. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, so they're on commentary. No Michael Cole. No. But you got this first match. It's all about the age-old adage. Can they coexist? And no, not at all. This was chaos, man. At one point, Triple H has enough, hits John Cena with the pedigree and goes to leave. Orton's like, okay, goes to pin him, and it is his own partner, Rey Mysterio, that pulls him off. Like, no, we're not winning like that. Triple H gets in the ring, gets all pissed. He hits the pedigree on Rey Mysterio. Then he gets an RKO from Randy Orton. And John Cena ends up winning the match. It's a big clusterfuck of an ending. It doesn't really include Kurt Angle, but up till that clusterfuck of an ending, it is a pretty good match. But you knew it's got to be screwy because it's the whole can they coexist thing, which nowadays they don't do that. Like, can they coexist and they just coexist, maybe kick the other one after the match or something, you know? Or it's like that cutscene in the universe where they're like, nah, I'm not tagging with you, and they walk off. This was literally chaos. Like, you know, they're all facing each other at WrestleMania in different matches, so it works. And then, you smell the bullshit. Here comes Booker T with Sharmell going, oh, like he hurt himself doing something. It was like exercising or something. He hurt himself. And you got Teddy Long and a medical doctor who look at this, and you know he's faking it. But Teddy's Long, what about the boogeyman? Player? And he's like, well, no, you can't wrestle tonight. I'm not clearing him. Da-da-da. And they walk off. As they walk off, though, the camera catches. I don't know why. They knew the camera was there. So I don't know why they do that. They were like, whoa. Oh. Like they're... Now, is the cameraman non-existent? Because at this point, as soon as they cut, the cameraman who's filming all this should go, hey, they were faking. No. Then we take a break from the matches for a while. We have the cutting Edge. Edge and Lita come out. Lita introduces Edge. And Edge is like, well, I have a match against Mick Foley at WrestleMania. I'm going to make him home tonight. I got all these weapons in here. Show him what I'm going to do to him. So, Mick, get out here. Takes a little bit. I knew it. I knew you weren't brave enough to come out here. I knew you were stupid. And then eventually Dumbs come out. And then there's a big old fight they have. At one point, Edge lights the table on fire. Which is, you know, foreshadowing what happens there. WrestleMania. So, there's that, I guess. And, yeah. At one point, it looks like Mick's down, but he gets back up. He attacks Edge with a chair. He gives Edge a concerto. And he stands tall. So, I think it's here where Booker T and Sharmell are trying to leave. I think it's here. And it doesn't work because they just start dancing and stuff, and then the boogeyman shows up and they get found out. So, Teddy Long makes the match for WrestleMania. Again, I think it would have worked fine here. I don't think you needed to put it on WrestleMania. Booker T vs. Boogeyman, because that match was not very good. So I don't think it was WrestleMania worthy. I think it ran out of time. All honesty, I think this next segment, the beer drinking contest, could have been taken out and you would have added that Boogeyman Booker T match and you've been fine. Because this does not serve any narrative. At the end of the day, it's supposed to further JBL versus Chris Benoit for the U.S. title. But it doesn't really do anything. It's just to get a legend on the card, basically. JBL comes out. He says that he challenged Stone Cold to a beer drinking contest in Detroit, and he makes fun of Detroit, and then Stone Cold comes out. I do like how Stone Cold starts talking. He's like, so I've been challenged to the drinking contest by JBL. Oh, JBL, I didn't see you there, son. Oh, JBL, I didn't see you there, son. Well, how about we get drinking these beers? And then he makes a speech, because JBL's like, no, we're not going to do it here, we're going to do my way. You know what? I done figured, since I was going to be in this contest, I had to do some practice. So I woke up this morning, and I went to room service. I ordered 1 egg and 2 cases of beer. And I had the 1 egg, and I got all the protein and nutrients and all that. And then I drank 24 beers. And And then lunchtime came, got a little hungry, and went to the bar, having some more beer. I had one beer. I had another pitcher of beer. I had 12 pitchers of beer, or whatever it was that he said, 10 pitchers of beer, whatever. Now I think I'm about ready. So the JBL says, no. These are my rules. You're going to follow. We're going to step back to back, like in the old days, like John Wayne, like Clint Eastwood, like names up, like Maureen O'Hara, all those names. And he's like, well, can we get drink of beers? So they do it. They start doing it. And they're drinking. First of all, he's like, okay, and I count it 3. 1, 2, 3. And then he starts pouring it down his shirt. Eventually, Stone Cold catches on. But because they have 1 minute to do this, I'm like, 1 minute? How is he going to... He's pouring it down his shirt. Now, let's say if Stone Cold did not turn around. Let's say Stone Cold was drinking the beer normally, and when it came done, you saw that JBL had drank all those beers. As soon as JBL turns around and they see his shirt's all wet, Stone Cold's going to realize he cheated. So, you know what happens? He pours a bunch of beers on. Well, he goes to leave. And he's stopped by Chris Benoit, who throws him back in the ring, which is the only connection to Benoit in this entire segment. Yeah. They got to bring him out to remind him, hey, they're facing each other at WrestleMania, but not that it matters for this segment. And Stone Cold hits him with a stunner. No, he throws a bunch of beers in his face, and he hits him with a stunner. He puts on JBL's hat and hits him with a stunner. Yeah, that's... So we have Trish Stratus and Mickie James versus Victoria and Candice Michelle. I didn't realize this at first, but Victoria and Candice Michelle are the heels here. And this is when Candice Michelle was in Playboy. Back when Playboy was allowed to be Playboy, it showed nude women. But now it's degrading. So you just show them in lingerie. How much better is seeing a woman in her undergarments than it is her being naked? Natural form, if you will. Being naked. Nude. That's your natural form. That's how you were born. But no, that's degrading. And you can't have naked women anymore. Porn is still a thing, by the way. But you can't have naked women in a magazine anymore. Because that's degrading to women. I'm sorry. But there are women that are drop dead gorgeous and deserve to be seen in their natural form, which is naked. You know? Yes, I'm one of those who snuck a Playboy. I found one when I was a kid living at the apartment complex. I found one outside, right? And I would sneak. I didn't do anything nasty with it. Not outside, because there was this apartment on the farther side, and there's a little hole, cubby hole thing. So I would take that and I would hit it under there. And then sometimes I would go over there and I would sneak it and I would look at the Playboy. I was a kid, you know, I was like 10, 11 years old. So I was sneaking it, you know. And then one time I went down there and it was gone. Someone found it and threw it away. I was older than 11. Let's see. We moved, I was 13. So that'd be 11 at least. But I found it. Don't worry, I wasn't doing that. I was just looking at the pictures. Because, you know, you're a kid. I hadn't figured that out yet. So, anyway, yeah, Playboy, I always found it highbrow. Even though it's naked women, it's highbrow. Because they don't full out show everything, right? They cover it up. They haven't closed their legs and stuff. It's all profound. They cover it like a towel or something. It's profound. It's not like, hey, look, they're sprout up bald eagle or anything. No, it was classy. Playboy, Penthouse, Spice magazine, wasn't that a thing? I don't know. Anyway, this only serves to set up Trish versus Mickie at WrestleMania. The whole thing with Mickie has been obsessed with Trish, and she went nuts. So now here, Tori Wilson was supposed to team with her, but she's injured, so Mickie comes in. Honestly, if it was supposed to be actually be Tori Wilson, this match could have been scrapped too. Because other than it only adds for the Mickey stuff. So yeah, Trish and Mickey get the win. This is a pretty quick match, by the way. Trish and Mickey get the win, and Mickey's like, "Okay, you still want me to leave you alone? I'm gonna do that, but I want to say goodbye." And she hugs her, and then she kisses her on the cheek, and Trish is like, "No." And then Mickey turns on her with a chick kick and Stratisfaction. Mickey does this to Trish, and that's that. And then another thing that probably could have been cut, I don't know. See, I'm looking at the card now for this year's. There's 5 matches, and we got 2 hours. So things are going to be booked pretty smooth, I hope. This was, I don't know. 3 matches, and it just, I don't know. Mark Henry calling out The Undertaker to confront him. Something I forgot. Daivari was his manager? Mark Henry's manager? This only leaves Undertaker attacking him and setting up the casket match. So, moving on. Main event. Shawn Michaels. Shane McMahon. Street fight. So I remember who won this match. I'm like, how did they get away with it? When the match ended, I went, oh no. I have to talk about this? Damn, why did I say I was going to do this? You guys, this is Vince McMahon not being able to let something go. The match, for the most part, was pretty good. It's no disqualification. Vince McMahon's up there at one point. Now you see, Satan himself, Mr. McMahon, and I'm just like, JR. Satan himself. There he is. The devil's progeny. Shane McMahon. Yeah. At one point, there's a point where Shawn Michaels has this one. Shane goes to hit the coast to coast or something. Shawn moves. It hits Vince McMahon. Shawn Michaels does the sweet chin music. 1, 2. Vince McMahon pulls the referee off and then helps Shane get the advantage. And then he calls for Shane. He's doing this. He's calling for Shane to put Shawn Michaels in the sharpshooter. And I went, oh no. Oh no. Why do I not remember this? Oh no. And as soon as he puts him in the sharpshooter, he runs over to the timekeeper and says, ring the damn bell! Ring the goddamn bell! Bell rings. He goes in front of Lillian Garcia and says, winner by this match, by submission, Shane McMahon. And she gets on the mic. She goes, and your winner by submission, Shane McMahon. So, this match had so much promise. Oh my God. So this is during what is honestly not a bad feud between Shawn Michaels and Vince McMahon. And irked at each other. There was one point that Shawn Michaels was in the Elimination Chamber. He was put in the one entrant, and then he wanted to be in the Royal Rumble, but he took him out of it, I think. And then I don't think he was in the 2006 Royal Rumble. I don't know. I don't remember that one. I didn't have that one. But they're just heading towards WrestleMania, which is a pretty good match. This was just Vince McMahon not being able to let it go. You probably saw this. Oh, we got Shawn Michaels. Street fight with Shane McMahon. I think we need to stick it to Montreal one more time. What you think? But sir, we're in Detroit. Did I ask you where we were? Damn it. We need to recreate the Montreal Screwjob in Detroit, goddammit. Because it was Shawn Michaels who did, it was part of that, you see. So we gotta do it here. Oh, and Bret Hart is going into the Hall of Fame. And I wonder why he was pissed after his induction and didn't shake Vince McMahon's hand. Yeah, he came to get his induction. People were like, oh, he just did it so he could get the recognition. And I went, no, I bet he really wanted, after seeing this, I bet he really wanted to kind of reconcile and get it over with. But then he saw this and went, well, fuck this. I'll get my induction. I already agreed to the induction. I'll get that and I'm done. I bet you that's what happened. Because this man just can't let something go. Either Bret Hart's going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. We got to pull this. The show is not as good as I remember it being. Remember when I got this DVD, I watched this constantly and I liked it. It's fine, I guess. No. I looked at Wikipedia. As you look at how these shows go, the more and more you think they had to keep doing this because they were contracted. They didn't care. Because maybe the next couple are decent. There's a WWE title match in the main event one. There's one that sets up Randy Orton versus Hulk Hogan at SummerSlam. But there's other ones that have matches like Eugene Doink and someone else versus the six-man tag, Kane, and I don't know. At one point, the last one of these that they did before now was only an hour long. And that's where we're starting to get they're only doing this because they're contractually obligated. That's why. And that was the last one on the contract. We'll just do 1 hour thing and put it on there. Yeah, they couldn't be bothered. But this was a decent start. The ending really deflated the show. It was fine until that ending. And I was like, no. So, what are your thoughts on the Saturday night's main event? Leave a comment below. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'm Scotty, and I'll see you in the next one.